Inbred Kid Innovations.
Let's build some shit out of some shit. Let's get started. Step one is to make a shit ton of 1-inch strips out of all this crap. So let's get going on that. Scoop bop diddly wop wop, cutting some wood, just cutting some wood. Scootly deep deep deep, super fast, cocaine cheetah mode, cutting some motherfucking wood. All right, so ripped all this down to 1 inch. Now we're gonna rip it down to 3/4 inch pieces from there. Oh, cocaine cheetah did another bump. Ooh, look at that! Wah cha 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 wah. That wood's harder than a Methodist minister's dick, man. Chop 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 chop. Okay, so we got all the pieces ripped. You can see here all the pieces ripped up, and I was trying to see how tall I want to make this. So I stacked up. Let's see, I think I got 6 of them here. So that means I'm gonna need 12. This is 9 inches from here to here. I just made this square. I just made it all 9 inches, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 12 at 9 inches, and then all the other ones can be a little bigger. It don't matter. They can be 10 inches, 12 inches. That's the way they stick out over the end to give you that log cabin effect. So I already got the saw. Let's see here. I already got the saw set up with a setup. All you gotta do is butt this up against there. It should be perfectly 9 inches. I screwed that up. I forgot to compensate for the wood, so I have to come back and recut them. They shouldn't be 9 inches. Let's see. Let's do an inch over on each side. So we'll do them at 11. So let's set the saw up. We'll get some at 11. Okay, so let's start putting this thing together. The log cabin. I want to make sure the non-painted pieces are facing out. And I'm just kind of winging this thing, just doing it by, I'm not making it real accurate. Don't have to be real accurate yet. Now, one thing we do got to think about that I haven't thought about yet is the door. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the door right here. I'm just going to do it random. I'll probably do it about from here to here. And so what I want to do is on each side of that door, is I want to make sure it's nailed really good. So there was on one side. There's on the other, so I just nailed on both sides of that door, and I'll show you how we're going to do the door here in a minute. Everything else, 2 nails is plenty. Again, we'll make sure that the nice cut side's out, so this way everything's nice and pretty. Oh yeah, it's like glove. And then what we're going to do here, once I get this going, is we're going to rotate. Alright, so keep in mind that's where the door is at. So we're going to now stick some pieces out this way. Okay, so just to show you guys here, I don't remember, here's my pencil. No, oh, yep, okay, there it is. Alright, so this is going to be the door. So now what I want to do is I want to nail on each side of that, and I want to nail the door itself. I didn't nail it through this first piece because otherwise you wouldn't be able to open it. But I want to make sure this is nailed together. So we're going to hammer this on both sides and through here. That'll probably be all right for the door there. So that's probably about as tall as we're going to make the doors right there. Same thing, we're going to nail it on both sides and the door itself on this one.
If you like a little wiener and wine, you can have some of mine.
So again, I'm going to stop my door there. Make sure you guys don't nail through the door itself. Okay, let's do this door thing here. So hopefully that's a good view. So what we're going to do first here, got the little bunion tool here. First thing we're going to do is going to rip right down that line. Okay, once you get there, you're going to stop. You're going to stick your hinge on there. And screw her down.
Screw, 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 screw.
Let's see. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna angle this down a little bit because I didn't think about this, but we're working as we go here. I'm gonna cut this at a little bit of an angle, and that's where the door is gonna open and close real nice, because I think if I cut it straight, I don't think it's gonna open like that.
Can I get a, yeah?
Anyway, now it works. But anyway, that's how you cut the door. Half-ass. So what I'm gonna try to do here is for the roof part here, which that's what this wood right here is for. Again, this is all junk wood. Try to pick whatever. I mean, I know this looks like shit, but I'm gonna come back later and add shingles. So it's gonna be something like this. You can see the side over here. But what I'm gonna try to do is stick, if I can break this apart here, I'm gonna try to break this apart and just get this bottom part here. And we're gonna use that as a window on both sides. Right here at the top somewheres on both sides. So I ain't gonna show you that process because I'm sure I'm gonna be cussing. Well, first things first, I'm gonna rip these down. I'm gonna 45 these, so that's where they fit together really nice.
Favorite non-pornographic magazine to masturbate to? Good Housekeeping.
All right, so I'm just gonna make this to where it sits on there. And the reason why is because that's way, I got some lights that we're gonna stick in there, and that's where you can get to the lights. And I got battery powered lights, which is gonna work for this video. But my plan is to come back and put solar lights in there, and I'll cut a little hole out so that's where the solar light can get some sun. Then it should be hands free, you shouldn't have to play with it after that. Yeah, okay. So then here we go. So I'm gonna do that one more time on this other one here. And then what we'll do is we'll make a mark like this, and like this. And which that should nail right onto the front of here, and this thing should sit right on the top, lickety split. Okay, I'm gonna go cut these on the saw. Okay, so we got our pieces cut here. Done dealy. And now we can set this up on here. And you could turn this into a birdhouse if you want to, or whatever, or set them in your garden. I'm making this to set in the garden. I didn't make a birdhouse, but if you're making a birdhouse, instead of doing this door, just you can hole saw or just cut something out. It don't matter. And then you just make some hanging hooks. I mean, whatever it is you want to do. But I don't like shitting ass birds around my house, so this is going in the garden instead. And this roof is just going to sit on here. That's where you get to all the interiors and all that stuff. But you can see here what we got going on here. This is going to sit right down on there just like that, nice and flush. Now what I'm going to do is I was thinking I wanted these bottles to be right in here, but I nailed the shit out of that, and I'm afraid that if I cut a hole in that, it's going to be really weak, and it's just not going to really hold up to what I want. I think it's just going to make a mess. So I decided to change it up here a little bit. I am going to put these up here on this bad boy. So I'm going to hole saw this out. I don't know. I mean, thought about maybe doing two. What do you think? Two or one? One on each side. Just one on each side. Yeah, we'll do one on each side just to show them what the hell's going on. And the reason why I chose, I can't remember what size this is, 2.5. And basically all I did is I just went and just checked out and seen which one fit down in there, and these fit in there pretty good, so.
She's seen a lot of dick in her day. I said miles and miles of pecker had come her way.
All right, glue this bad boy.
And she blew on, and for 50 she'd even screw on Lord.
Okay, so we got this here all glued in. It looks kind of like shit. I cut the hole too big, but it's all right. I mean, it ain't gotta be perfect. We made some shit out of old junk recycled wood. So what I got here is I got some beer caps. I'm gonna stick these right here and on the other side, which would be kind of cool, but we're gonna glue those on. But first, we're gonna torch this bad boy. I'm gonna make it look rusty. Yeah, that thing was already burning. All right, so to torch wood, you can go slow at first if you want to see what the wood's gonna do. I've done this a few times, but I like to do a light char. There's a lot of guys that like to do like heavy chars, and that's fine, whatever you're into. I like doing light charts because I like it to look like a zebra. But don't get too close. You see, I'm just holding it back. It's just a regular old propane torch, nothing fancy. And you see what it's doing here to this wood. I mean, it really brings out the grain. But that'll give it that rustic, crazy look that we're going for here. So that's how to build some shit out of no shit. All that was just some spare firewood I had from old projects. You guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know. Put it in the comments what you guys want to see, what you want built. And I know there's gonna be some smart ass on there that's like, oh man, you could have built blah blah. Well, I don't give a fuck how I could have built it, because it's how I built it. So if you want to build some other way, then make your own goddamn YouTube channel. But this is the way I do it. I made the roof detachable. That's why I can get in there and change the batteries or whatever. And you can also make these without this base. I didn't have to put this base down here. You could, like if you had an outside electrical socket or, I don't know, like a well or something that you guys didn't want to see, you could build this without the base here and just set it over top of that. Now granted, this isn't pressure treated wood, so it'll last a few years, but it's not gonna last forever. If you really want it to last, either one, make it out of pressure treated, or if you're doing it out of scrap shit like I did, I would just shellac and stain the hell out of it, and you'll get a couple more years out of it doing it that way. So, but anyway, hope you guys liked the video, and let me know. I'll have some more to come. Let me know what you guys want to see. I almost throw me shit going everywhere. Whoa, we did some. Oh, I fucked up already. Those shouldn't have been 9 inches. They should have been shorter. That's gonna be on the outtakes. You short one? Am I short one? Yeah, I fucked up. What the fuck, dude? Maybe this one go the opposite way. I fucking want to make that happen.
No, you don't need to. You're just gonna flip it.
I got you. Shut up. I'm gonna look dumb on my own channel.
Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Fucking
Clogging up. That's
junk ass Harbor Freight tool.